In this video, we will learn how to create tasks in Microsoft To Do from Trello cards automatically. So let's say you are using Trello for managing all your tasks and especially for the team collaboration process, and at the same time you are using Microsoft To Do in order to create a nice to-do list where you manage your daily work planning and manage your daily own task. Now you want to sync these two software in such a way that whenever the card is created in Trello, the same task should be automatically created in Microsoft To Do, so that you do not need to copy each task and paste it here in the Microsoft To Do application. So if you also want to set this kind of automation, just follow this video till end and you can also set it very easily. So this is my Trello software and this is Microsoft To Do software. I'm going to connect Trello and Microsoft To Do with the help of an automation software, Pabbly Connect. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now first create your free account where you will also get free task to test this automation. I'm clicking on this sign in button because I'm already an existing user and I have clicked on access now. Pabbly Connect access now. Now I have reached to the dashboard. Click on this blue button from where we are going to start creating our automation and give any random name. Let's say I'm giving the name as Trello to Microsoft To Do automation. Let me capitalize it. Okay. Alright, now click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Our automation is going to work on these two principles. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, share a file via Google Drive application. According to our use case, whenever the card is created in Trello application, create the same card in Microsoft To Do application. So basically we need to select the applications in which we need to set the automation. That is why here I'm going to choose Trello as my trigger application, and in trigger event I will be selecting because I want whenever the new card is created it should trigger. Now I have clicked on connect. It is asking for the connection, add new connection, username, API and token. So the idea here is we are connecting Trello with the Pabbly Connect so that the data can be recorded here. How? Username, API key and token is required. Where I can find it, click on this button here, and because I'm already logged into my Trello account, you can see it has taken me directly to this place. This is the API key, copy and paste it here. Asking for the username, now you will have to click on this token and this is the username, again copy and paste it here. Lastly the token, where is token? Okay, you will have to click on this allow button and from here you will find the token also. Paste it here, click on save, and this is how you can connect your Trello account with Pabbly Connect. You can see whatever the boards are available in my Trello account has started visible here in Pabbly Connect. Let me show you. These are the boards I have and I'm going to create my task in this particular board. Product promotion and what is the name? Let me read it. Product promotion and marketing project planning. Okay, going back here and select this same. Now asking for the list. Well, I have just a single list created in this particular Trello board. That is why the single list is here and it has automatically selected. Click on save and send test request and read for the instructions. Okay. Once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response. So basically it is asking you to do a test submission, and here the test submission means the card creation in Trello, just a dummy card creation in Trello, so that we can actually capture the data, capture the response of that particular card here in Pabbly Connect. Let me go back and going to click on add a card. Let's create a random card. The card name here is need to create videos. Okay, so this is the card name. Let me correct the spelling. Click on add card, and now I'm going to edit this particular card and giving the description. Well, I'm going to give the description as we need to create at least 20 videos on highly demanding topics. I have attached the details in content marketing sheet. So I have given the description as well. Let's click on save, and let me add my team member as well. I have added it, and let me set a due date for that so that it will be easier for me and for my team as well. Let me select the date as 14 September. Click on save, and finally I have created a card. Let me go back and check for the response, and you can see as soon as I have created the task in Trello, the response is received here in Pabbly Connect. Let me even show you the details. Marketing via YouTube. Well, this was the list name of mine. Again, let me check other details. Well, need to create a videos. This was my card name, and further I have this board name. I have this particular date. I even have the team member name. Well, wait, where I have the descriptions? I don't find the description. Well, let me tell you a very interesting thing. Okay, so as soon as I have provided a name to this card and clicked on add card, according to the system, the card has been created. And in our automation, we have actually tell the system that whenever the new card is created in Trello, it should trigger and it should send the response. So just providing the name to a card, the card is getting created, and the system is understanding that card is created and it should capture the response. It is not waiting for that description to be filled, which at least took 2 to 3 minutes for me to add that description. So what exactly we should do in such situations? Because this is not the problem of the software, not the problem of the Pabbly Connect. So I have an interesting solution also. What if you apply a delay of 2 to 3 minutes? Well, I required at least 2 to 3 minutes for updating the description. So here let me apply a delay. Delay for at least, let's say, minutes. How many minutes? 5 minutes, let's say. Okay, delay this particular process, this particular step for 5 minutes, and then fetch the card details, or let's say the description as well. Click on save and send test request, and it is now going to keep on hold this particular step until the 5 minutes are not done. Okay, so now I'm going to click on plus section, and now finally we are going to fetch the description as well. How? Again, select for Trello, and in action event I'm going to select get a card. Okay, this particular action event, get a card details by ID. Now from where I will find this particular ID, let me even show you that as well. But for now I'm going to click on the select existing connection, which I have just provided. Click on save, and you can see I have connected. Now it is asking for the card ID. Let me show you the ID. I have actually received the ID as well in the above response. Where is the card ID? Here exactly it is. I need to map, I need to fill this particular ID here in this particular step. How? I don't need to copy it. Simply click on this particular button and insert data from the previous step. My previous step was this particular. Let me search for the card ID, and you can see this is the ID. Click on save and send test request, and you will see the response will be received, and here exactly I will get the description also. Let me check for the description where it is. You can see description is here, and we need to create at least 20 videos on highly demanding topics. I have attached the details in content marketing sheet. Let me show you. Well, we have the same description as well. Okay, so this is how you can connect your Trello application with Pabbly Connect and fetch all the details. Now I need to save these details. I need to add the same task to Microsoft To Do as well. That is why I am going to select this particular application here in action event. This is Microsoft To Do. Now action event, I want to again create a task. That is why I have selected it. Click on connect. Again provide the connection, basically the credentials. Connect with Microsoft To Do. Provide the access. Alright. Click on yes, and you can see the authorization is successful. Well, I have provided the access of my OneDrive account in which I'm using this Microsoft To-Do list application and creating the task, creating the to-do list. Now it is asking for the task list. So I have this single task list only. That is why it is selected already. Task title, well, we want to automate this task creation process in Microsoft To Do. That is why instead of manually typing, I am going to map it from the above data. Let me find the title, basically the card name. Okay, where is the card name? You can see need to create the videos, and since I have mapped it, you will see task will be created automatically in Microsoft To Do with this particular name. And since I have mapped this value, every time there is a new task here, it will be automatically created here as well. Now task note, so basically here I want the description which we have just fetched from the above step, and you can see this is the description. We need to create at least 20 videos. Okay, now it is asking for the categories. If you want to assign, you can assign it. If you want to leave it blank, you can keep it blank. For now I am assigning this green category. Task priority, well, it is very high. Task stated, you can actually say not started. It has not started actually. Due date time, well, again search for the due date which I have provided this particular task, and you can see this is the due date. In case you want to create this task without due date time, you can do the same by leaving this particular field blank and proceed further. But whenever you want a due date, make sure you also provide the time zone. Whenever you are providing this particular field, you will have to provide this particular field as well. Read the instructions, map the alias from the action list time zone. So basically it is asking you to map the alias from the action list time zone. Let me show you. We have one more action step as, let me search for that, list time zone. So basically if I will select one more action step here and select this particular action event, I will find the alias name. Let me show you that. Okay, Microsoft To Do, this particular app is here, and in action event I'm going to select the same which I have just shown you, list time zone. Okay, sorry, list time zones. Click on connect, select the same existing connections. Okay, select Windows here, save and send test request. Well, you'll have to select it according to your choice. Okay, and you can see this is the list, basically the alias name. Let me search for my alias name. Well, I have UTC 530. Okay, UTC plus 05:30. Okay, UTC 530 has the alias name as Indian Standard Time. So basically I need to map this particular value here. Okay, and you can also search for this particular value from the internet and paste it here, but for now I'm going to map it as per the instructions. Okay, well, the data is actually not visible here from the previous step. Why? Because I have just added it. For now I'll have to refresh it first, and you'll see the data will be start appearing here. Since I have refreshed my workflow, this particular section has got removed because I have not saved it. So you can also make the connections once again in case you lost it. Now I'm going to again map the value from where. Let me search for the my alias name. Okay, Indian Standard Time. This is here, India Standard Time. So I have filled all the details here. Let me click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for this response. And you can see the response is received. Let me go to my Todoist account and wait for the, well, you can see need to create videos. The task has been automatically created in our Microsoft To Do account, and let me even show you the details here. Okay, you can see the due date is September 13, and here is the description. We need to create at least 20 videos on highly demanding topics. I have attached the details in content marketing spreadsheet. Okay, let me show you the details. Okay, well, we have actually received the same data, and you can see where is the name. Okay, need to create the videos. Well, this was the card name, and let me show you the description as well. Here you can see we need to create at least 20 videos on highly demanding topics. So this is how you can automate the task creation process in Microsoft To Do directly from Trello. So from now onwards, whenever you will create a card, create a task in Trello, it will be automatically created in Microsoft To Do application as well. And this is how you can automatically sync your task in both these applications. In case you want to clone this particular setup into your account, I am going to attach the workflow link in my description box. Okay, this shareable link, by clicking on this link, you can completely clone this particular workflow into your account, that too for free. And let me tell you one more important thing. Once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you can simply close Pabbly Connect, because everything will be done in backend. The automation will done in backend. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.